back to the channel. Just giving you a little update on where we are at with our current project. I am working on the Pop Fiero again after taking a small break to gather my thoughts on how I'm going to do certain things on this kit. And about to jump back on it and see where I'm going with certain details. I think I've got one figured out. One of my main issues was finding wheels for this car that would match what Greg has on his car, which are not the stock Fiero TurboTech wheels that the kit brings, which are here. And he has the lace wheels that come from an 88 GT, an 86 GT, as a matter of fact, is a little more correct, which are the lace shaped wheels. I'm going to put a picture of the wheels right there, so you guys can see what I'm talking about. Well, now I have to find wheels for this car, and it just so happens that I think I found my answer. These are the wheels that actually come from another Pontiac product, the MPC Knight Rider Trans Am. So these are actually Trans Am wheels, but they are the same lace style that Pontiac used on the Fiero. Minor differences, which our eagle-eyed viewers will be able to spot. But overall, they look very, very similar to what the Fiero had, including the polished lip, which I may have to dull down the chrome on that a little bit. But I think this is going to work. These are the tires that I'll be using on Greg's car. So I think that may have solved one of our problems as soon as I can figure out how I'm going to mount them. As the wheels, these wheels are quite a bit wider than the wheels that come on this kit. So I'm going to have to figure out how to mount them into the suspension on the monogram Fiero GT. But at least I have a set of wheels. I've already painted them and detailed them, as I wanted to see what they were going to look like, to see if they would fit my needs, and I think they're going to work out great. I painted them gray, similar to the wheels that Greg has on his car, and then I just added some Tamiya panel line paint to darken in the recesses, to bring out the detail of the spokes, and I think it looks pretty good. So that's where we are with that. I'm also in the midst of designing the urn that I'm going to be placing in the car. As you guys know, this is a tribute car to Greg's father, who sadly passed away from cancer. And this is the urn that I am working on right now, trying to get it to look like the urn that Greg has his father's ashes in. And they will put a picture of it right here, so that you guys can see what it is that I'm trying to replicate here. As one of Greg's requests was to have the urn placed in the car, so that it'll be as if he's riding with his father forever. So right now I'm in the process of repainting this, and I'm not really happy with the way it came out. And if we can get it to zoom on that. Come on, camera. Cooperate with me just for a little bit. So we're going to go and I'm going to go and have this and repaint this. I'm going to strip this and repaint it. See if I can get it to come out a little bit better. Alright. So that's the update on the projects that we have. Oh, wait, no, one more update. Is the light side, dark side build that I'm doing with Scale Speedworks. Gonna have that video ready soon. I think we're gonna be revealing both of our builds on the 19th. If I'm not mistaken, I'll have to get with Mike and make sure that that's the right date. I've got mine finished up, and the big reveal is going to be coming up soon. So, Mike, if you're listening, get ready. You will be joining the dark side. Alright, so that's it for the updates, other than I've got a few other builds going on as well, but we'll get into those at another time as it's not a lot of progress been made there. So, let me show you some stash ads that I just got in. Okay, as you guys know, I'm a big Gundam fan, and I found this kit at Hobby Lobby, which is the RX-78/2, which is my favorite mobile suit. Large scale kit. I was surprised to see this at Hobby Lobby. But this is going to be a really fun build. This guy is big and loaded with weapons. Has a full interior frame that you attach the body to. I mean, take a look at what this guy comes with. Oh, this is going to be very cool. So this is going to be fun to build. It's also got moving panels so that it'll reveal more of the inner frame. So this is going to be a very fun kit. And of course, it was at Hobby Lobby and at 40% off. Who can say no to that? So that's the first stash ad. Now the next one is, I had so much fun doing the Razor Crest that I decided, you know what? I'm going to pick up Mando himself and do that, as I really want to play more with these metallic colors. And I think that that aircraft aluminum from Allclad that I used on the ship will work perfect for his Bespar armor. So I'm really looking forward to trying that and seeing what kind of a shine I can get out of that. And this kit is a fully posable figure, comes with all his accessories. This is going to be a very fun and interesting build. I'm really looking forward to the paint on this more than anything else. Now, the last kit is a very interesting one. For me, anyway. As I went to my hobby shop today to pick up some paint, and I saw this. Now, if you guys have followed my updates, I guess a couple of months ago, I stated that I'm going to be doing a series of Mercedes-Benz cars. As you know, I'm a Mercedes-Benz technician and Mercedes-Benz of Paramus, New Jersey. And this is a build series that'll be the Mercedes of Paramus, New Jersey build series. And I've got all the Mercedes-Benz SLs. Well, not all of them, but I've got a few of them that are in this series. So then I decided that their latest sports car, I have to include that. Now, the reason that this is kind of a point of contention is because I really don't like this car personally. It is fast, don't get me wrong. It is luxurious enough for a Mercedes. But basically, I hate the way it rides. I hate the ergonomics in this thing. It's a beautiful car. I love looking at it. But do I want to be in it? No. Which really bugs me about this car because I really want to like it, but I've driven quite a few of them and I don't like it. Don't like this car at all, other than the way it looks. So, which means that I guess a scale model is perfect because I can look at it without ever having to sit in it. You know, if this car was used only on a racetrack, it would still not be a fun car. You know, this thing is like a blunt instrument. You put it on the track and you just drop the hammer, and it's not fun. I don't enjoy driving it. It was you know, it is what it is, and but it's not a fun car. I can name a dozen other cars that I would likely rather drive and or purchase than this one. Many people do love this car, but for me, it's just not ever going to be something that I am fond of. Funny thing is, when I decide to pick up a kit, it's usually because it's a subject that I really like or something that I have a lot of interest in. You know, as I stated in one of my videos previously, why I build what I build, it's because something interests me and it doesn't matter what it is, but I have an interest in it. I really like it. I want to have something related to it. So every kit that I've ever bought, there was something there that got me to buy it, some reason that I wanted it. And except for this one. This one is just to complete the Mercedes-Benz sports car selection. And it looks like it's going to be a fun kit to build because it looks like it's got pretty much all the details you need in it. And I think there are some upgrade kits available for it, which I'll be looking into. So it will be a fun build. And I don't have to drive it. So I'm going to do what I like most with this car. Just look at it from a distance. So those are the 3 stash ads for this week. And I guess that's going to be it for this video. So we'll be going right back to the Greg Peters build now. And working out more of these details as it's really moving along and coming toward its conclusion pretty soon. I don't know if I've shown you guys. The body has got paint on it now. Came out fantastic, the paint job on this. A few little dust specks in it, but nothing that I can't polish out. But it really came out fantastic. And going to be looking forward to getting this thing all together. Just have a lot of trim work to do on it, as the bottom of the car was gray of this year and this particular trim level. Then we have all the black trim that goes around the windows, all of that, the belt line black trim. So all of that has to be masked off and painted piece by piece to get the body all looking exactly the way it should. So we're getting back on that build. And then right after that, we are going to be jumping onto the Fiero GT build, as this is a commission build for a buddy of mine. He's got 2 Fieros, so we'll be doing a red one and the blue one. And getting those done, and then who knows what we'll be jumping on next. I guess it's whatever piques my interest, which is looking to be this, which I showed on the last video, because I'm really curious about it and I really want to see what this is all about. Or this, because for some reason I don't know why my attention is drawn to this car so much. Probably because it's just got a classic, handsome American 60s coupe body. It's just a really good looking body on this thing. I don't know, but I really like it. So, or maybe I'll just do a Gundam next. I don't know. It all depends on when I'm done with these next couple of builds, where my thought process goes. But this I'm really happy with. We have here is 3 coats of Tamiya Pink Primer, and then 3 coats of Tamiya Bright Red. And it came out fantastic. That bright red lays so smooth. It's barely requires any sort of polishing other than to get a little bit of dust out of the body that I got in there. Okay, guys. That's going to be it. This is going to be the stash ad right here for now. And I guess I'll see you guys on the next video. Next one will probably be another episode of the Greg Peters build. So, I got a question, though, before you've made it this far in this video. Before I go, you guys ever built a model of something you really didn't like, but you just built it anyway for whatever reason, but you really didn't like the subject matter? Let me know in the comments. I'll be curious to hear your answers. All right, guys. I'll see you on the next one.